Welcome to the You Are a Force podcast channel, your go-to space for real stories, fearless dreams, and unstoppable women rewriting the rules. And the force behind this podcast. Here is your host, Binoli, Botadara.
Manasi, full confession. I have a crush on Priyanka Chopra. Like, her journey is so wildly inspiring. She's literally on my vision board. And so I am very, very interested in knowing that how did you two first cross paths? And she's so fabulous, and so are you. So I'm sure two fabulous people working together. But
Thank
do you
you.
have any tiniest idea that she's going to be this big?
Oh, absolutely. PC was always one of those people that was incredibly generous, always sort of grounded and always very, very focused. But wait, our paths crossed when we were very, very young. We were teenagers. Our parents were both Armed Forces Medical College batchmates, which is the I batch, and this was the 25th reunion of the I batch where all the adults, her father was a singer as well, my dad was a drummer, singer, surgeon, and I was the true blue I batch offspring, and I was already singing Whitney Houston by then. I had my first band called Dark Water Fixation by then, so I was allowed to sing with the adults on stage.
Wow.
And my father was playing the drums behind me, and I was in this red gown, I remember, and PC's been so generous that my maiden name is Ravindranath, Manasi Ravindranath, and apparently while she was training with her coaches here for singing, while she's done interviews, and when she was asked, when did you decide to become a singer? And she said, Manasi Ravindranath. I watched her sing, I Will Always Love You on stage one day. And our paths crossed. So obviously we had that connection, and our paths have crossed many times in the interim. Of course, when she won Miss World was the day that my ex-husband had proposed to me, so they were modeling together. She was part of that entire proposal scenario. We walked the ramp together. I've sung at shows together. She's always been extremely gracious. And when I found out about her getting married to Nick Jonas, who I have a huge crush on any which way, and I was like, it's not me, then her, kind of thing. Yeah, because I've been following his career through his top series, Kingdom, his films, all his songs in his solo career. So when that happened, and I knew the people that were doing the wedding, and of course a lot of people were pitching and vying for it, and I remember giving this joke to this friend of mine who was ex-witchcraft and another friend that I knew, where she rejects all the 27 big stars, so-called big stars that you proposed to her. Just give her my name, because if I know her, I'm going to be singing at her wedding. And sure enough, she was so gracious. Apparently, she was so excited about it. But the most wonderful thing was also meeting Nick, and they're so beautiful together, and asking Nick, we prepared your songs, and would you like to sing with us? And him saying no, but then at the end of it, all the Jonas Brothers singing with us. That was that journey coming full circle.
Wow.
And she was incredible. Like, we had to give this whole history of the song I Will Always Love You, because she said that song has to be there. And when I actually went down to dedicate it to the two of them, she was like, stop, I will tell you the story of the song. And again, she repeated the entire story that I've just told you to the entire audience. And yeah, so she's, I've got a girl crush on her too, please. So it makes the two of us.
Oh my God, I love this. And they are incredibly beautiful.
They are.
I mean, of course, I don't know her, but from what I see, I mean, they're just two people made for each other. And just
Yeah.
And you literally manifested that, right? I was literally wondering that she could have anybody, like from Beyonce to Taylor Swift to whoever she wants.
Yeah.
She chose you.
Yeah.
That also says that, she values relationships.
Yeah.
I mean, you...
And she values and her roots. She's really, she values her roots and connections. And like I said, she's an extremely generous human being. And she is a global superstar because she's doing it differently from everybody else. I mean, an Indian global superstar because she's really doing it different from everybody else.
And she actually created her own path. She did not follow. Which is so inspiring from where she comes from a small town.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like unbelievably amazing.
Yeah.
And so why did she choose you apart from just
I'm bloody good at what I do. Like I told you, I think it was old connections. Okay. And in my head it was just, I think, I think she really meant what she said about me as an artist, and she really meant, what I meant to her in terms of her singing. And I think it was just meant to be. Some of these things are just meant to be. You can't put too much into it. And definitely, I mean, it has to be a huge pat on my back and a massive flex that, you that good and that you did it. And it was a fully paid show, fully paid. Like they didn't, not like the other stars and, asking for favors and things. It was a fully paid show.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you and so happy
Thank you.
happened, and it just is something so inspiring to see, but also something which actually makes you wonder that, how amazing people put the relationships and anything else. So that's amazing. And but I also want to know one last thing, but you have been around incredible personalities, legends, icons. You have performed with them. You've known them in person. I'm really curious to know that what sets Priyanka apart from everyone else, because you have had the front row seat with her magic and her evolving in front of your eyes. So what are the one or two things which she has made a person who she is today?
Look, I'll put a few more people in this whole zone. I've had Brett Lee, the insane cricketer, play guitar for me when I've sung on stage. Wow. I've had Hugh Jackman sing with me. I've had, and Priyanka, of course, Nick Jonas. These are what sets all of this entire lot apart is literally their respect for talent, their respect and recognition for other people who may not necessarily be as famous as they are, but are good, and they've crossed paths with. And I think they, being kind and having respect for another artist is something that they all share in common. And when they see me in front of them performing, I get that respect from them, and that's what sets them apart. As far as the front row seat to Priyanka Chopra goes, she is so hard-working and so meticulous and so talented. You can put her in any role or any situation. You can put her in any country in the world. You can put her in any outfit in the world. And she's really worked hard from the get-go, from her Miss India days to her, the way she's transformed through the seasons, through the decades, and still looks as young as ever. And you can see, I mean, Nick and her are just meant to be. They're such a beautiful couple. They're so much in love. They have a daughter now. Wish them all the very best. I mean, they're so kind to each other. They're so wonderful as a couple. And I think at the end of the day, no matter how talented you are, no matter how many people you perform with or how much fame you garner, if you're not an intrinsically kind person, it's never really going to work out the way that it has for her. And that's what I would say is her. She's a kind and gracious human.
Wow. I wish I can also become one of them, but I mean...
We are, aren't we all?
Yes. No. Yeah. But thank you for sharing wonderful, wonderful stories of Priyanka.
Thank you for having me.
Cool.
Thank you for listening to You Are a Force. Hit subscribe and join us next week for more powerful stories from women rewriting the rules. Until then, keep building, keep leading, and remember, you are a force.